and then the switches of 12-volt adapters, digital video recorders, all kinds of solar lamps and accessories. Bra, number GB, and pay may come for original certified cables amount 1.5 mm, 2.5 mm, 6 mm, 10 mm, 4 mm kopim 16 mm energy samnesa energy commission of Ghana aje adi atum enti bra adum Otuo-Acheampong yene kejetia market no edi animhwe afe over the premises of Oyerepa FM Oyerepa TV Bosheba Plaza na afe obaje enkania bi adum haya udu pizeta yene until tako for dinum okwa obanya bi etimi ato 0322 030838 0322 030838 0536 095 966 eno aye Bosheba Electricals afe Dr. Daoud of Daoud Hospital me say a hospital awokwa debia dema amadanso efiri afofro won say wo do fan fidenum na amahu yade a ewo honam dwanum na fe amade abebedwo etime atuase enti ha no nyesa wokwa na ebusa say ohene ye oyada bi Dr. Daoud ode yenya sa ho enti hypertension na edunya a stomach ulcer ananse diabetes stroke atiobi atfem na no fisi gadochi because hubi wasore nante afe low sperm count and kwamwa ewo husa eye hepatitis B syphilis wawariache awon ma abusua tetew Dr. Daoud ho bamwa wo afa won fa ba se kosa ebagina se Dr. Manyimo a prostate cancer waist pains usisi pa ena ya sexual weakness and answer fibroid fakodan Dr. Daoud of Daoud Scientific Hospital na ejuso krapa babia na Old Metro FM ye wono eho ene ye wo serious so ye ho Dr. Daoud ose dia ema ayaresa 0244 886 436 0244 886 437 0201 681 717 0201 681 717 na wafre na ferima koye etima meka high sense wansem eti acho nembom Mamiko England and Slovakia game num onim se Ivan Toney game no guso ekoso wobem na Ivan Toney eba game num and on say ansema okache no ho as a player and say we can do it do game no babia aduno minute no so bebre nembom yebetime aye bibi o say eno na okache no ho a etime aye adwuma no say ne ball na opem ye no babia na ojano num so definitely me pemba so the tie bia England strikers abako ebetime atiniti aka na fa kwakwakoto atena o say na niante se England atime akon ade akonanim na amba pipe ye o say as a players adia e wo say amoye mpempe and say amoye improve any concert trimude etime about so happy because I'm top group 1 say I'm adu quarterfinal inti and kakra wo be reach am target and ayansema Ivan Toney ati etuja nano play e wo dwumaje so de nyina etu onim anano play na Guy Southgate on Jude Bellingham and on say Jude 21 years na as 21 years no osha enyema oye edi ama the three lions of England a super na impact our three lions of England national team so and watchi osha on one kisan club osia kan ema with Doctors Madrid wanya impact also na debia do kacha kodan say any kwanse uchimi o the store you can do more Anua and Akodano at the economy of more young players, any players, and we see a kind of English national team no actual personality, a character, and I Gary Southgate on Slovakia and I'm a Timba, one a boy no say and one a son say Slovakia team they are coached and what you know, one I keep very hard, not sure one share Belgium 87 is a national team no kwakabo, no say and then we can show now I'm with defend Emma game no it take you to 90 plus a fifth a minute and some po and what the car now I can at the Achawasa Slovakia team no omo enya team keke omo kuta good players ani ansema urano at the Tuja Francesco Cazorla ono a coach Emma Slovakia na Francesco Cazorla ana at the Tuja san Ukraine na nia je papa awomsa Euro 2024 no womo encounter biem na mom enra ensema okache ne boys na emra womo eba pitch no so womo dia adwuma was the English national team with Hurricane, with Jude Bellingham, with Declan Rice, with Phil Foden. Now ultimately continue more up to 90 plus 5th minute and some po and a go at me at to Atna. Now HSM good game about Nemran so no I Francesco Cazorla at the Tuja. Now Jurgen Klopp a former Liverpool boss Jurgen Klopp and I say England performance now man for council bebreno or believes the English national team Ben Puvi the English national team and on positives if the English national team no na man for we say why never and on same Spain aye Germany aye good France can be good England will be better now I'm on Copa America aye Argentina Brazil and I say Colombia na Uruguay and I say Alisson Becker or Testino Nemum Copa American ultimate chair Jobaje coaches players and legends time na abusham yebeko Oyerepa TV no so now on Facebook Oyerepa Radio Oyerepa Live Oyerepa Radio Oyerepa Live Yancha Kwaya English national team emra omni Slovakia ebono goes no efaso ebae
and faltering England are on the back foot again. And if you thought the outside noise was loud beforehand, post comes back to Kane, it's going to go over. More agony for England. Here's the overhead kick from Bellingham! Yes! Jude Bellingham has shown why he is England's favourite son. Sometimes things just change in the blink of an eye.
And see, way a coin goes no a fast a banner on Hurricane and it Jude Bellingham. I'm a celebration Saudi Ultimate Nigeria Ultimate Abba Papa na Gareth Southgate and I say top players. Ayana a dumere more din say and now who am Jude Obonabaso I say top players affect games in moment like this. Inti Yente Gareth Southgate and after the game.
I think it's one of those classic England nights where we put everybody through the mill, isn't it? They're a good team. It took us a long time to be able to work out how to get through their pressure, and of course you've got to be patient to do that, and there's anxiety in the stadium when you're behind. Second half we did that better, and we were probing and we kept being patient, and the players that came in made a difference and had an impact. But of course in the end we were relying on a long throw to be the moment, but I think when you've pushed as much as you have and the opponent's out on their feet, then those moments can happen and you've got to keep the belief. Well, that's him. You know, you're thinking with 15 minutes to go he's absolutely out on his feet, and should we take him off and put some fresh legs on? But you know the sort of impact he can have on a game, and those moments are, why you stick with him at that time.
He calls in the and Jude Bellingham and to just a lot of people talk rubbish. Nipa bebre. Eka and somewhere any crisis wamaka ever the English national team no Jude after the game.
Playing for England is an enjoyable feeling, but it's also a lot of pressure. You hear people talk a lot of rubbish, and it's nice that when you deliver, you can give them a little bit back. It's very difficult in press conferences and interviews and things like that to talk as openly as footballers want to, because they're always judged. And for me, football and being on the pitch, scoring goals, celebrating is my release. And it's maybe a message to a few people, but very happy moment and full of adrenaline.
See, Jude, you're top here group, no. After you do run on 16, you do quarterfinals, and so do be a mura and a man for the 3 lines of English national team, no, not Gabriel Agbonla Hall, and I say Ukrainian Gareth Southgate. Quite of us will set it up and a team, no, and yet, when he's no player, not in semi, a 2 our talk sports TV.
For me, watching that game, I'm watching a manager on the sideline sitting down second half, just sitting down and letting this happen, you know, making a change. Took him to the 66th minute to make one change, the 87th minute to make another change, 84th minute, sorry. Then Ivan Toney got 3 minutes. This manager doesn't know what he's doing. He doesn't know what he's doing. Honestly, like, Gareth Southgate hasn't got a clue.
Nti Ochemusa Gareth Southgate manager Emma the 3 Lions of England onim de oye na osi Jude Bellingham saved Gareth Southgate ano the 3 Lions of England fans ne bi and Ochemusa Bellingham ne save Gareth Southgate in row and canano play assembly of fufro.
Obviously I'm buzzing with the win, buzzing. I'm telling you, if the FA ever watch this, just act now and get rid of Gareth.
Get rid of him now?
Yeah, get rid of him.
Tomorrow?
Bellingham saved in there with that late bicycle. Saved his subs to the last 8 minutes. Brings on Palmer, and that's it until the last 8 minutes. Brings on Tony. Instant impact, by the way. Instant impact. Should have been on earlier. At one point, we had Saka, right wing, Palmer, right wing, and Kyle Walker on the overlap. Made no sense. I think the players at some point just said, you know what, off. Sorry. Screw Gareth. We're going to do it our own way. And we've got it done. It's my first England match, and I'm buzzing with that. I swear, I was nearly done. I was nearly never going to come back, but now I'm definitely coming back.
And how do you feel going into this next game? Are you confident at all that England can win?
Come on! I'll tell you this. If England play Cole Palmer, I'll put Bellingham next to Rice, because I don't think Mado played that well. Yeah, bring Foden centrally, put Esley out on the left or Gordon, put Kyle Walker left back, Trent Alexander-Arnold right back, you win the Euros, or you at least get to the final.
All to the fun, they can also say coach, you know, or the Jude Bellingham Becca Declan Rice say be a Declan Ebo as a DM. Na when ya obi to say Jude Bellingham or Janenchen as ebia number 8. Na wabo Phil Foden as number 10. Now the Anthony Gordon Ekwano na Odibukayo Saka etime aba left back wo na Odiko Palmer akwakoja Bukayo Saka babi ojana masa Transmin England ebedem Euro 2024 at least you better do fine. I know English fans seba woman do tuga and then I play Spain at Georgia Shoma Eka and I Emma Georgia at Ekanumba Luis de la Fuente a manager Emma Spanish national team Obo Fabian Ruiz Abaso I see a Juma Ote Emma Bueno our pit no say onye Infantil Georgia and Rano oye eyenye oye sansem na Obo Nico Williams and Philamin Yama Abaso was it and Kodani Miano and Premplay woman position na amobonum woman ya jeton bia e we say Nico Williams and ode to just Georgia Fonum abebo abaso e sanse Georgia Fonum okono aye dene papa enye se bia out score line na we see o game we there say Spain Fono woman fan easy o say yes na city oko Luis de la Fuente na so ya o say bet me aka say Spanish national team no Euro 2024 woman your favorite oka omo a woman bet me ade amana ya bet me aka eto omo aka ho say woman Diamond Shaft of Germany and a bomb in a quarter final of Euro 2024 July 5th 5 p.m. and a game no bet me atoja Rodri that is Rodrigo Cascante enra Spain Georgia anom and a man of the match na okasai Ochem say Mountain Motimbo enra na a super ono as a player or you happy say Spain etim edu quarter finals.
Congratulations for the prize. You just said right after the game that the match that the team proved character and maturity, but there are things that they must improve. What do they have to improve? I think we started really well, started the match really well, but it's of course every game is different. It was a different game to what we've been playing so far. It's a game of patience, maybe crashing once and one
Nti eno ayansma Rodrigo Cascante at the Atuda and the games are reactions from the managers and then the players say that France and Belgium and a first game 4 p.m. Didier Deschamps a manager Emma the French national team and I say Belgium national team no Ukrainian woman ya bayira berewa draw so no muka koshia masa amu players no enemy players and it is going to be a difficult game and order to just a Kylian Mbappe Juma why you training grounds now confirm say we ready for the game. Kylian Mbappe France captain or say are you happy sir our Euros num not France kon de akonanim against Belgium a bit difficult number I'm trying to say couldn't dey ebe ko ama wo mo Paul Labelle Pogba French Football Federation I invited us and them woman Belgium game no amra na amateur Portugal and Slovenia Roberto Martinez say a bit difficult game no mum amani so do say couldn't no ebe ko ama wo mo Bruno Fernandes and on say enye se bia kofonum wo mo born na omboro bia wo defend keke wo mo nim born ball into Slovenia against that of France that of gamer wo mo Portugal na be very difficult game papa and no aye Bruno Fernandes na me dey 70 no ma me fan to anim say Spain and Germany and abo in the quarters now for yenya England and Switzerland and so at the abweni na Okofale Sanchez and so ya oye manager Emma Ecuador or Senanya say amatimi atra the Euros group stages now for womo icon at the Akomwanses Casedo abonabaso na me kono from to just Brazilian midfielder Andres Pereira or say Nanya Opeso Siakai our Premier League in Manchester United Matthias de Ligt it was a 5-year deal until 2029 subject set bind by Jatum now for Besiakai at Ama United just in phone cross some no Esiano pay
50 now Otuo France and unto ha now your wardrobe ni nyina ne say yade abawa e wo so nya ba bia ho one touch e de ama wanyama pa and on pay make camfo e de ama wo so away ye kofe ya say wote power specialist Herbal Hospital mamini dim ene akoso do ya de wabomodin akon Ghana for ya de more e de amu hepatitis B no wa free A B C D and E ni nyina mu no kidney ulcer hernia so na arthritis prostate gononi how obabi ena akofrichie ete ene so ani so a ye mfa sekan enka de biarada wo kofe ya say na ye mame akoso do ya boawo opeso tie Johnson no wanya infections bi ewom ni nyina mu no na chese kokoya de wo hodro one touch na fe wa hwew amanyama koyie wo Lagos Somtwi Road opposite Jasbro filling station Accra kwabenya ACP main road takrade for American de ko Anaji Estate woni primary school no na ebem weni de de wako hospital ho na fe watimi ahwe wo bia wonam opeso system no etimi strong me ka cha wo se obehia Herberton Herbal Mixture and Powder Herberton Herbal Mixture and Powder no ani ni abehia na ma system no etimi strong wuti jirikagiri Herbal Mixture mema nko a na digiri na nyama timi ekoyie wo mpam ede emaye ne sanso na kofka no ye mu ambo wa efrum kokoso ado ya Herbal tonic so bobo modern ma wani tomato so wanya duane padi Misty Herbal Apidang Ferment Dani Herbal Colinac Angela Tabia Med Herb ICOV 0244 544422 na wadru power specialist Herbal Hospital wa wiene sa no hwa ya odin akonto na wutu a mamadem na ko ba bia obenya na expert pa na fe edem Institute of Expert Travel and Tours hwasem na maka kire wo no ni nyina no ene sa work visa business visa study visa permanent resident visa business partnership visa your visit visa to Canada, USA, Schengen like Germany, France, Malta, Portugal, New Zealand, Namopasamo, Austria, Serbia, United Kingdom, America, and Amode call your honor fee yet to me Abwa war. Abia we are nursing, we are midwifery, pharmacist, lab technician, farmer, teacher, bankers, construction worker, general labor, security guys, Munano, America, na monko. Why expert in Tukwa? Obacho sa hano, me expert yamfa, wusu kubun kuma pa, na fe wado eko, yeko rum, na fe ya freno ewa 0504 694 209 0504 694 209 0539 899 915 na chese Institute of Expert Travel and Tours edu useless enterprise say we into sales of plants mama dembra ebra mo ye hotel adwuma banking sanso na mining site wo no we industrial use na person use shop one more we ababania ye be han no ne esan tobi ye nyama no warranty etechire nto to ne ma mfinhia mienu na ye as warranty na bibiti chima fa bere yen na fa yesesa no emfa emma me kan sa Perkins Cummins Kama Honda Caterpillars Lister Peter ye Kiloska ɛne ɛwɔ solar energy inverters solar generators nyama nyina no nyama ye fan ewu agama bɛkyɛ ɛde ama me ka ne sa na just maka wo sɛ obo modern frɛyɛn sɛ yɛn me install gensters ne bi ma wo a ɛyɛ free of charge ya wie no na yɛ service 24/7 ɛde ɛma ɛno nti bo modern kɔ Agin Gano Porsche Hotel Bridge near 69 American House Acheampong Junction Baleshi yɛwɔ New Town Junction Asalabotwe Social Welfare Medina no akɔ Adentan so bra wadu Ridge Junction 0203 005498 0248 169258 na kyerɛ useless enterprise ama no plans ni bi etimato na afei yedum latia wono bia no enni asem Rockstars Roofing tie na asem ye papa sanse wakonanim into safe lock IBR IDT tie sheet a premium coated 55% aloe-zinc your aluminium coated wo ho ene wo ne plain sheet wo ho munim say bo ne de eda brane ene a quality ebeche fie petepepe na kese ho ntechema colors ne de wo pa bia wo betuma twusu wo color favorite color wo pe thickness no mesian sisa no okona akomadani edi ampesia otimu say yes body ne ba kokora no a ntosi no twa ayemma ntosi nya ho na wo nti atamu cha akomadamfo abomu tina meka wo say thickness ne de ye ma so nte ne ma ye light de bia no eginam e free estimate ene ye de ma wo ma wie ne sa no na meka wo say my 3 to 5 working days production no near we na fei in terms of metal trousers roofing sheet ceiling joint POP cement Rockstars roofing system ni nyina number ne be we 0544 338 042 0544 338 042 na nyama atumi ayekama ed amount ama bibia no so atumi akoyie yekọ na fe medical culture say a champion divine clinic bibia champion di kan no yemfa nyankoda we ne dan mu tumirika mu kwahene obedi onsun kunim ti sanipa no ya na jese yes yemfa nya abanwia bibia mu we champion wom ni nyina no ene se yade no obia so osabie no ye de enam se wakoba bi ama we yagiju sika de ntin wo ba ya pe ya we yade bi wo hono mu a yesa wo ye chinigifo a ne ya nkrata to so ye show 1 month ye show 1 week 2 weeks ankwa tutumirika ntentem so aposifo sojafo ho amu na adu meba pabaju sika sanse yen ensimpo da ni nyina no oba ya beko nti yese ho nkwamo no e wo fam tribord no esiwa wo no ho ekwan eno no brane ensama ya wie no ovarian cyst no ya ka cho se e money back guarantee ankwa sika no bra ye de wade e ma nya no nko typhoid no eno so yese ye betuma ko ebre tie bi na tumi akọ eno so atachire money back guarantee hepatitis B no nya ABC ni yesa ye ABC D and E yes ntini nyina mu no eno so ye money back guarantee asthma de yes chronic ye ko enko won ko champion divine clinic obeka asem ya me kan bi tumrika ko na afa no so won hwa sa so na oba na hemfio no yes nsufie bi na afiri ho eba eno so na fam yansa pe ne asovo e de amawo eba ne se pimpo na joanim afa wo de abrane nto nchia mani back guarantee ne amfa mawo mo amudi HIV ba sexual weakness pass ni nyina no ye yade a ye ko ho wo de stroke ba mese meguso ada na se abona ba so ye ma unafo enan na afa eno so atu ase de amawo sciatic no ama to ase na etwetwe wo a tutumrika ye Tantra Hills net flat ho na be ho no sanso na kumase ne danyame after Mechlin na waduru ho no mo kofo e kono doso sanso ho na mpewei se meko me yade na nkwa me magimi sika back de wo se 0548 593968 0244 230535 champion divine clinic say only Jesus can make you champion. Franco Trading Enterprise makano wasama chiro say Nokia, Samsung, iPhone, smart TVs, tabletop fridge, Franco air condition no CCTV ni cameras no tutumrikana ko hono mo ye ko Jabaju Challenge Bishop YFM sanso na opposite Kofo Clinic New Kejetia 0244 316969 ka 362 pace mo amopasa mo se pai fita wo kasa go bisu awunso na fei ni nyinam aproteto gam no Samara company and I discovered ya by manu so a ye to nentam e mo onyon sika supermarket shop more ho nyina no biase ka 362 pace and ye de aba 0246 864 798 0246 864 798 call 362 pace happy smile we pa wonum etimi atoso copet gig carbonated energy drink ni bi na fa go minim obehun sampa hodin bi ahwede ye over the weekend no wonya fofra wo de hye wadwuma ase ye L-arginine amino acid ene ye de aye nti cafe bi anim ase kire nim ena artificial sweetness nso yemfa bi nwumu enu ntu no ya pe na fei aboa ama ho ye dendenden adwumadin bi a wo ye no o performance no ebe kosoro ni nyina no ene se parties wedding funeral cocktail fa bi kwase ye white and black na hosuo no sai ene tie abofra betima no bi oboso no 3 at a time a obetima no ba nkaye no wontimi no sa anye sa cafe no masa be wuntam ye 030 255 4830 030 255 4830 0530 389 735 now so I distributor bra wo ton gig carbonated energy drink ni bi etimi wa wie pa no kopedua ne pa bi edigu so san say no energy drink entana ho wo be hia efie ni fie kantin kwampani bi anopai fufuo bankumutu abetie ni nyina no aye krado wo pe live soup palm nut granite san so na special broburu ne de enwa ne nkoto nyina wo mu no eye fiada aponche na pe chicken san so and a dry fish and a tilapia and nso bi ewo ho na wo kwa dwabo bi ase make sure say stomach yogurt ni bi and abenya we no ye de work kakra na hit kakra na dia front utum se test no different compared to nkae bi edie no special car park unso hono ben hospital hono so ba police for soldier for your names adumfo yi wo de kai ba obetuma pake wo pe go ba eno so anopa no ebia ye krado e wa no hono mo a old barracks opposite Garrison Pharmacy channel so ufi ko for emergency oba no betu na bese numpe na wadru efie ni fie canteen number ni 0257 687 108 0205 841937 udu tana so apatapa new junction na nkofo a enante kekere kura doso munyina abusom sa mokọ ne aye ko abe no munyina no abom ba kopẹ ni nyina ne se die hu ma me no sekese yade ne bekọ sanso na etwere amadusua no egumanu ase yemfa no nkọ no mo wose busumi mu yade aba ho no nim se sekese ne kwa no doso sa mo ma babia nso no wahwe wo mo sanso na prostate how nkwamo no form diabetes etwere gono hepatitis B for mental problems yade ne de doso ya modi anopaya na nkese wentimi enhwewo Monday to Friday 7 to 5 p.m. na abe twenwo 0243 345 392 0506 460 208 the boss player de bemo no Pepsodent cavity fighter toothpaste what Pepsodent nka no emfie se ni ache papa na yenya da de bia begu so yusu san so mugu so de nyama bi keka ho a ni nyina no protect gam no we no pro fluoride macro calcium ingredients ni edi agum sentuatua wosum ntokro no na afei ukasa ahomkamli unsro bia wosen so empai fita okọ na so hia 175 big family park na ebi wo ho 120 ajakwa park no 65 nso wo ho na 12 in sachet ni nyina bi ewo ho no mo Ghana Dental the stamp no atimase nti ya no obusa ho say Pepsodent every small matters boss player nemre no no ani
Tino
us
we be fine
na me adom
it's on the side drop a hill trend to
I say there bibia so say there
am do wan no amankwara
na me ka say coach na say adwuma won ho na na wo hu ne sa
mama akwara no abe senior man
ben boss na ye oba na be do abena antwa abusi akon ye ko eyi ho no masoro ho MCR yes abena antwa bosi akobapa o mo mfa abena nto so na mo nye na yi no ono de MCR o that's one ka be hu no
sa
get kokko no
sa na mini no
unim no pa
na jo hobu ha unim no obi ye jo ha onim general manager na say ono no adwuma be no yi
sa
minye so bi ha onim okay we e bia
boss ndio aha so do na nim boss but you bia so ne bia
bia din na mo boy minim se sa ne
ebi so friend Vicky and I know na
abna Philip officer
very good
okay
abna ntwa boss yakobaba
it Philip
why judge cry program bi ofi ha do
sa
inti na make anti enya possible so bi ofi ha enya intimacy
ba minim ade born adwa na
na mo
ebia na born enya nyaye
edi ja o ja ha na embo bia
edi
Invasion Kumasi.
Yes, invasion Kumasi.
Yes, are you prepared? Because time no bar never. And it doesn't make any difference. Yeah, LPM then they play. That's all. Minimum danger on because it's not playing on radio. And I don't know how it's the same thing. When I tell you, on the 12th of July, very simple. No. I also say. Solo by. Unless Kata I'm presenting or said this said the idea related to her. So both we are there. Yeah, different invasion. So on the 12th of July, God's choices, Prophet Benjamin for Johnson anyway, and I say uncle. Or no obeying baby Kumasia, our Maranatha evangelistic ministries are Doom Kumasi, Yan so close to Snit House and behind the GCB Bank. Your friend the supernatural come and experience the presence of the good Lord. Yabatonyum, Yababompire be Nyamia, Minister Jojo Ahin, Minister Kofi Pepra, Minister Sandy Asai on him mercy. Have face God's General, Reverend Joseph Jimas and Teonomu baby. Which might follow your Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and all. Number in here 02073945504, 02073945504, 05711394441, 05711394441, now 0242070237. Invasion Kumasi. Sanity, and I said the unjustment. Babo. I don't pay Kanjin for buy.
Yes, Kanjin. Yes.
And your headline, it be a Ode Bano.
Kanjin, Ababe, Bibia, come.
And the my who research be as a papa professor be say until say Kanjin Babano. Say na ye need any bottled water, I will minerals. Said you ye no. Say Kanjin Ababe Sibu.
First, not ye team minerals and near Casa Fantanicuku. So me koto minerals
ano I'm very soft drink.
Tama want to be there. Oh me ko pe mineral bi ato anu.
Oh me koto mineral. What dey dey nkasa.
Okay. Yeah.
Edi kandi na be boy adwuma no ko na no ho na di dance kan siasia.
Was
dance kan was na
yemu e ka no.
Why didn't you obey or Kanjim?
Says the Biano Cotono as a Hanum.
He said, Nancy Obano. Okay. Say on one so here.
I don't know.
Oh, here Kanjin, papa.
Yeah, you repeat your number and your mamma for 0241 449191 0241 4491. I'm sorry, a slight adjustment. Yeah, my mom for you and there's a free air crew. Kitwana and 25 cities and 30. And we switch him and also called 30. But bought Cassiano Gallon the Jina. Ashton for some phrase 0550 833 672 person to watch town so number no 0550 833 672. Nabi be a cost to come. Babo Odija Hanti, Mammy, NT or headline.
Tama. Samatta's coach Amadou Nuruddin storms Ouattara's house and Pobimai to confer on how to beat Kotoko and do well in Africa. Now, last week, Tanku Nuruddin Amadou Coach Ouattara honomo. Now, on the Kudin Komo Ekobisano Sene Beya. Africa no unse Ouattara was a lot of experience in Africa on also be this matters domako enti oye na onso masa me be Miami ntimi hye kotoko enti kwa na meso mefa so a meso mitimi e de ahye kotoko to mu ye no ne nyina ba po bi ma training grounds e na ahoso so obebo a mo so ye training enti your own Nuruddin
okoye
Ouattara fie
Ouattara akwala no
yes coach no ke okoni fie omu ye no san ne ba training grounds no mko ka kokko mu asem
coach na o time odi team no ba sama boy no are na wa chene wi
say Saturday now the upper league aje see you know Ouattara no peko fa so be Kotoko once Kotoko so be house for the third time
Nuru go trainer na
omo ko confirm
Nuru played for Kotoko
One more has.
Oh, your former.
But the boss no Watara.
No, but I'm just say, Mammy and Kodrin come on. You go between Kotoko and Haas. No, will say Kotoko Jesse. A bo Kotoko.
Aye.
What I say?
But the boss no Watara.
Engineer and Famachan. Sanam Bezo.
Tabio. No. Oko Watara ha oni ne kodi. O say o de Samatas
Famachan because no minimum dear by me suspect say Kotoko sha or Pechen Haas.
And no dear me
he played for them alone.
Tama ni nyina me nyi but ope Watara advice ne mo Africa no obeko no na Watara say so
Watara no akwa Africa
o say we Africa terrain no so nti okone ne kodi hu nkomo na o say ono so ni has ono kotoko match ne won so bua no na kire no se na be won so beti mo unlock okay yo what demanding 2 billion for 2 months contract is obstinate and highly unacceptable. Tama, asamabo. Kotoko are not happy with Olympics. On say only players mienu ebepie Kumasi. Only say omoje 2 billion old cedis no 1 billion each. Players also come contract 2 months.
100,000 cities.
100,000.
Can you hear denomination in 2004? And then
old cities no, na make.
Yes, it's same. I'm just 20 years square. So why should we keep saying the old ones? And no more less than 25 years. No more 25 or less. How many times can I mukano?
But he almost 84 no so. Titifo no so ho.
The woman
almost do
that. Odo pa father than go trade.
Oh wow.
Odo pa father that can be command so nimwa. Almost said that.
Tama enti
now so Olympics here then.
Olympics say kotoko 100,000.
Na kotoko mo nim the entire Olympics be year o Jesus.
Tama ende minim.
Okay. Omo ade omo nim.
But enti omo for pa.
2 months each.
Akọ be 2 months each.
Say na be.
Omo say so omo san pay kura onward transfer.
Say na be twam.
Eno kura na. Ena Tama omo yesu transfer no ye transfer window na saka.
Ye close.
Aka 1.5 months no mo close.
Said they are kotoko for your players. Omo nyom bia. Say ayi ye fencing. Libya for ne Rwanda for ne Tanzania for yi. So omo to train.
But kotoko cannot wait.
On be in January. No mo afa free.
Tama. Hey, asema wo ba no nti ye na kotoko ntwe January.
Na go be train there. So mo bi no mapa mo.
Tama. Kotoko and Hearts are struggling to get their first choice players as Ouattara makes U-turn on some of the players. Agents are looking for outside deals for their players. Hearts and Kotoko are now a stepping stone. Tama, information I'm picking on. Say Kotoko ni Hearts nyina. Omo first choice players na omo target omo a omo de be replace players na omo jo omo kwa omo makono. Emu aye din pa omo ya players no ni omo agents nyina no are looking for contract from outside and omo position no aye clear say uko ehu o say me wodi bi wo ha uko ehu o say me wodi bi wo ha me bakra no a ene chi say deal ni ba ya so ma me ko ene me ba me sign no ochena kra deal ni ba e so ma me ko enti no ama emu aye din enti ta obeka ya na kese last week Kotoko announce some players omo ntimi anye House of Focus so kese ko release players bi ansana democracy cup aba omo so omo ntimi anye enei information ne say House of Focus be democracy cup na wie omo wi omo be break players no no ma hwe say omo betimi anya players no matter get omo na enti I know say there are players that has no omo coach no omo kasa putting them on standby hoping say players no so we nya the first players na omo de omo nko enti eno ne de sisi no eno so aweto ho no mo a amamu aye din de ama both has ne Kotoko papa enti
so mo style mo yo mbo
what more players na say
usually no you get replacements before you sack but I say this time that team so call myself no any careful. Then some of them will use their supporters. So I say, and yeah, almost said on best no. And let's hope say a befa I come.
See, I can say there.
No form
because
they keep complaining. They say hearts near day. See, some more thing.
Yeah.
Yet you are always offloading players. So, some Umbeka the players na ye. Umbeka. They will tell you why the players.
I say Manoko.
Okay, but maybe the my understanding of management is to manage everybody, including everybody. And to say the players be show sana so many na yen koda aboni omonkwa. I'll blame those who brought them and could not manage their egos. Obi catch them say na me panyini bi kasa football say there are Balotellis in every football club. So Bavonim sir.
And
there are Balotellis everywhere. I don't know man. Moreno so catch Balotellis and men go kasa referee one. We'll wrap up to 2 minutes no the red card. Do you get rid of him? So it is our interview, you know. Was it normally Kazan as will be about Inter? And a Kazan.
First, yellow card. Here resource.
Only bench.
Dressing room. He spent 40 minutes or the 15 minutes
on Balotelli.
Talking to Balotelli and begging him, say, Miss Rao. Okay, Miss Rao.
Was it Obichawa Menka?
Don't talk to them. Just Bobo.
Second half,
Ura Park is 1 minute red card. So, yeah, ma'am, if you are not ready to manage people like that in your establishment, in your football clubs, forget it.
But time I say, Balotelli, where is I not only Molina and Tanancho?
Oh, but time on here, the ordinary we manage in a cup.
I Mikai Sachan.
That's what I said. Moreno never sacked him.
Yeah.
I'm saying that if you obey, so let's get ourselves ready for say the new players that will come to House and Kotoko. Difference make a credit.
I'm here, Crebu Hokrampo. I want here now.
They are bad boys. It will be difficult to manage. I've known the feeling getting every no questions.
Now, what's one fan to another to her?
Every questions. So it is up to you to manage them. And yes, I be able to so,
as Samuel Boateng and a woman are in Accra to sign for House from Nations, Benjamin Asare finally decides to also sign for House of Folk.
The Nations for normal for direction for Nations for it looks like they want younger players still. With fresh.
Mingle decided say he's bringing in more young players
and get experience for
Kakra no more
free for
why enti am say Kakra wo mu a o jeje mo makwa ne ade
all right
na Kotoko so ebo friendly match wo Paju.
It's fine. It's good.
Minimum say Paju, minimum say because the first
thing
say.
So
yeah, I'm quiet.
I celebrate Simenchao.
Man, I celebrate.
Oh, Ghana war rich condo so.
Asa.
Osmenchao. So when I make a
no.
Aha, Osmenchao. Na menka so o show nti Menchao. Aha.
There's a rich condos na Diagro.
Oh, they say to the beer.
Like it too. Oh, big man.
So to the skills.
Hey.
Celebrate.
I'm going to like it to tell rich condo not to swimming pool. Swimming pool never feel from. I like it to take.
I'm so true.
A big man. I used to say, and then the Bebdo. Victor.
I've always been born again. He's not been well of late.
Yeah.
But then, birthday. Yeah, Avogus. He's not been well. But he's fine.
Blemish. And a Victor Kotoko so a birthday in it. Your own Victor Winnie.
I don't know, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, me de vinusi abuno. I say we are working. On no one go to come on.
And Sam interesting results from the Euros. Yeah, Mobashe. Send Rano.
That's
great. No,
good work done.
Baba Yara was interesting.
Yeah,
I think Stephens and Wonders.
Baba Yara. Yeah.
Watch you.
And Minche, Nkonche.
Ligi, that's what I'm going to go for some water.
Naman kasa me ko honra ka be dem.
Says no because of
what.
I know because of what.
Ba wo ni manka ka wo.
But I know the league dey na wonko.
O boy ya che. Me ko ba wo. Ba abu ba bi amere ball na.
Ba pede wa ka kire me no. Pede wa ka kire me no say.
Na say me dey ma ba Africa na e ko da. Enu ate.
Stop talking of.
Enu ade ko we step fast. Any
11 wonders.
That was a big match.
No, they showed a very good match. Now, Akumana Stephens for one of me who be there.
9 against 11.
9 against 11.
One display, there's almost answer questions with
you know, easy cry.
Information now, I know she said 2 red cards, I don't go for a Ticana. Bobius, you go poker in Yamin.
Hey, I say penalty.
At numerical disadvantage.
Wonders I say penalty.
Numerical disadvantage and a step as I take.
And I would say penalty.
And took the game to
let's
how much
I'm forfeit on winning bonus.
I'm to kill.
Oh yeah. And I'm it makes us a team no.
It is the Mobashe our town.
Oh town on cool.
And information was that I'll be reach out to Mekra in particular. But I think that I just said no blockade no blockade
Etimi corresponding your mama about the unsatisfied today you must prepare. Yeah,
the game was very, very tense. Very, very, very tense. And we share Mako and Muba, not tension pana form power by easy. But
so Bobo now players here 11, no be the 9. No the 9 not tika. Now Sabo penalties no. Now you must so. The players now penalty no not just a kick from Stephens ni yom fimo. Okay. And I can also go ball a sen. And Sana. Video mo.
Any amount the money of team we said we say pound 23 players.
That's how team say be there. But me pound 20 players obi an ka hwe nzira.
Obetu uni bonus na.
No, Orbamo dressing room.
How?
Oh, dressing room. No, that mama san match starting pool. Winning bonus o ko dressing room ba. O ko no say sika no manje. Mobashe say sika no manje.
So the mapani ba ko dey so ko no san. That's originally. My yes adi.
Mr. Joe, Enra, Euros was interesting.
One for bro.
Started from Saturday and MPM Munya. Now, one thing is very clear. Oyerepa Switzerland for Italy for Formula. Now, it deserve. Italy deserve to go home. Uzenka football be unfair. Kwa na born Italy born this season in the Euros no. The football be unfair. Senka omunko yi Switzerland free mu. But I think say Switzerland shown say this tournament. Open one team. You can underrate them.
Yeah.
Ono mushia. Ono maybe to squad now mo boy Italy no. Uko back to their last Euros. And Italy show mo 3-0 na. Omo first 11 no. Only 3 players na. No omo miss sa first 11 na Switzerland and the boy Italy in 2023. Only 3 players and any team players team mu. So Chelsea there is consistency about the Switzerland national team in terms of players now mo bo e team mu. But on the bad other side of Italy, they are back for nobody played in that 2020. The Lorenzo, yes, or the Lorenzo kind of ball in their back four. Obama Foda, only Barrera played in that game. So, and Oko attacker, only Chiesa. And up now, Italy the ball, Switzerland now no Saturday no. The goalkeeper, Di Lorenzo, Barella. And Chiesa only 4 players and a ball just 2023 year. Meanwhile, Switzerland team no only 3 players and a message a year. So consistency is working for Switzerland.
I have not comments like that. I have a challenge because it depends on your team. Let me come and say, Obi will win team no with new players in the national team tournament. because over teams in Mitsubishi, this Spain, there are a lot of new players in it.
Yeah, there are a lot of.
They are doing well.
Yeah, they are doing well.
So it's not always the case that when you have consistency, you do well.
No, it's not always the case. But I would say the Switzerland, you know, they are born to say was on my consistent. The players also
perform because from the MP baby or the chain.
And also like you say, their players also performing at the club level. Or national team, no more. And the coach is getting results. Until no good win for Switzerland. I am more about so Germany. So much, no. At a point in time, no more idea. You know, they gave them a match. Just that Germany said, you know, they needed it more.
More experience.
Yes, they needed it more because share how a game no baby a quiet game no fast. So you know, now I think that on a day Germany team no, so I think that still now the coach no doesn't necessarily have the balance on how to set out especially for the midfield honor no because share how for the first time, I'll drop that boy on width.
I'm not for some Magundogan, about 8. I'm dropping a Kakranian number 10.
Yeah, people are saying, Uncle ball with cruise moon. But the argument is that a ball cruiser, I want them to form. And coach Ebo Andrich, who has a lot of energy to run. And I want to go in a 10. No. And also, I'm a balance because of sardines, you know, as of also Emma Witz, you know. And Musiala, he has to play them out of position, and they are struggling in their game against them. Also, the Lord Sani Belmu to give them that kind of balance, you know. Even though Sani indecision na Hanikakra, but I think say in the whole no, Denmark were stubborn, but Germany actually almost say they are a very good side. Okay. To England team, you know, I think say their problem people are expecting I say more from them. I said the expectation no. And none of me now, but I'm sure team. No, it seems that I say the expectation about the English team, no, too much. And Tama, whatever they do, and your papa.
And I was telling them, they give no money
because
they are in the quarterfinals.
No, if
top their group, still I am.
No, go okay game now. Watch if anything. Okay, our game now so too. This is a Slovakia team. Watch them against Belgium when they scored against Belgium. Pound fast manage game, you know, restricting Belgium, Belgium, and the group, no, they didn't lose a game. So what should like a team, you know? Now I'm taking against this English team. Quiet, even though
a gap, no, who say they were Howard, Cape Verde, Central African Republic, any those things. I think we are having that in Georgia. Slovenia.
No, they are closing the gap.
In Europe.
They are closing the gap.
Everybody seems to know how to play.
No, they are closing the gap. Because what you know, goalkeeper wine, Dubravka. Center back or more Skriniar. Mofo or more Lubutka. So, you could see or more players they are playing good football in Europe. And if I didn't Slovakia, England can go for also. But they have some individual guys that are equally playing at that same level now. England boss labor. The good news is that at least I qualify a him. But I think their game against Switzerland will be a game, big one for Gareth Southgate.
Well, Mr. Tournament here by Italy for now show up. Or more traditional Italian game, no. Mr. Tournament me I expected. In the 4 matches.
Am I extending coach no? I think they need one of these young coaches. More coaches will be Italy.
Yeah,
to come and change something.
Italy are blessed.
I didn't see.
They are blessed in
coaching.
They are blessed in maybe because Atlanta, Madrid, and Fiorentina, you know, are more modern in the various European competitions. You know, what happened is that Omunyina were Italian managers. So when it comes to coaches, they will be brave. But tournament no mobile 4 matches no boy no concede first, and when you are conceding first and you don't have a solid attacking liner, El Shaarawy one shoe up, Skamaka average, Peregrini one exceptional, Chiesa Mpua na manfo ni dano so no na akwaye on and off kaka, so the attack na nkasa no and deliver extraordinary performance in this tournament. So if your defense is conceding, That is where the problem is. Our first game against Albania, no more concede. Our ball against Spain, no concede first. Our ball against Croatia, no concede first. And our ball against Switzerland, no concede first. And yesterday they were just conceding. Their goalkeeper was putting up top performance. Into Obiano Obeka say Italy concede first in all the matches. You can blame goalkeeper friend Donnarumma because she Ebola chance you nya 1-on-1 how OP open up Kesia or yes are saving. And that was a moment you have a goalkeeper like that. The only way you can repay the effort of the goalkeeper is to go up there and get the goals, which the Italians so end. So clearly looking at how compact our Switzerland team you know. On Saturday night, I see them beating the Italian team. To me, I was not surprised because from their 3 back moving up front, one, they have players in the Italian league. These Italian players. Into the issue of fear factor will not come in because Obibo Bologna, Obibo Torino, no same league. There are some matches or perform better than you are. Also, what you bring to the table. And this Italian team, one, they had issues with leadership. So, on my last team number, Bonucci, Chiellini, the Omujine. That moment, Chiellini saw Bukayo Saka krata near chain at on. So, I can't say a normal yellow card, but it was something a save the Italians at the final. So, they had maturity and guys on bit me age, mano. But who say do a funny because Locatelli or Manfanamba to control the game, no, and also how, but that is not the point. The Italian team, one or the other, right. The curse of the champion, it be at Tuomo, it be to Spain, it be to Portugal, and Italy, so it be at Tuomo. They all struggle when they move to the next particular competition after winning the Euros.
Good.
Mr. To the Spanish team, no, now omunye favorite, ewo nipa bibiri books mu. Yako tournament na what Portugal, what England, Germany the host nation, no what France. Na sa 4 win na obie kaso o pesida tournament ye kwa nya total football from them omo be hit the ground running. At tormented teams are na these particular 4 teams. But to ocean with the exception of Germany, England in settled. France in settles Kylian Mbappe one go in the tournament. He's yet to do the Mbappe things. Portugal, one or the other, they've had some cracks in their team. But all in all, Spanish team na Osho Nico William, young talent. Alvaro Morata is not a trusted center forward. When you're Chelsea kakra, when you're Atletico kakra, when you're Juve kakra. But the whole on teaming jeans in the national say Murata is a center forward. I would in a tournament. I will despite the fact that Euros now current players with most goals are not Tosso number 3. But this Spanish team Mr. 2, they are getting the job done. And Rodri again is show up at that moment. Normal cut down by 1-0 against Georgia. Now man for just Georgia, a shock, but their recovery was exceptional. And credit goes to the Spanish team. Nico Williams, excellent when it comes to 1v1. Now, Lamine Yamal also said you need 2 players to focus on him and to stop him. This tournament, 2 players on my creating chances are top 3 or count. And he's not just creating chances. His take-ons is exceptional. His final decision, our final third year. And so to Hawa or Katiina, all shoot will go for cross. Okay. Or the Ama Dani Kavaha Shebi. And Odiama Fabian Riso Apim Biase. Into from the left side, Juma or Nu AD or Hono. Into Abana Sana, 2 players here left. Now Aja Nico Williams also on the other end to also do the tormenting. A goal and assist. And the Spanish team so too, they are one side people should watch out for.
Thank you very much.
In this tournament.
My main Ninkomo 1 minute about Bayport fixed deposit and Abaha. You have to secure your future. Ubia nim tinasem. You see jam or nam da chia semunti ana ya onke kan na de titi. Anambo ana obi kan na de awon ni okay obi you kan na de. Na Bayport de omo akyere se Bank of Ghana aje o matum se oye investment omo wa asem bia ni we ba ho And I'm saying, they are regulated by the Bank of Ghana. And they're also a member of the Ghana Deposit Protection Scheme. A safe and very flexible product. Interest rate in a year. Say a short loan, short term, say a long term investment. O de kakra koto, so me ba akokra na abedia, okwa no enya bi wo ho. Bayport, oba yen guarantee maximum returns on every CD invested. There and say, usika no ade beto ho no ne de da so nyina at any point. Your principal plus earned interest are always guaranteed in full at maturity. Bebo adu sika koto na okoji ana ehihye mrama, we de no answer mabre. Me ho akire mu mfam sika mame. You be heard what the ama kama. Prompt customer redemptions was your future is now. Fred Daniel. Ewo 0 biobes of Freddy Biani Dim. Daniel number is 0244 598 400. Daniel 0244 598 400. Docas 055 811 9281. 055 811 9281. Michael 0242 288-915. Michael 0242-288-915. Now the Collins 0244-170-601. 0244-170-601. After Express Group, they say the Australia and common ADA. Say Opeso Australia Kusuan de Peso Kotina Canada, US Bia Express Group and Nedie Ghana for EPG and near any tomonim. And I'm so the Omuhuni Asem. Say o kon kran omo ho mo be brand back for crowd kaswa overhead attend so o Cape Coast no left e ho no be kuma se omo Asafo Labor esa airport runabout Tema ye community 18 Sunya wo Silver House Tamale Oyana building and Atakrado se ye ho momodia ye stadium work abroad no ho pe ba bi fa na kobo bra na chire wa ba ho diskaba 055 555 0067 055-555-0067 024-900-0448 024-900-0448. Yo, yankoi.
Doto, Saturday in the Ankoyi.
Italy.
Ankoyi. Say, this Libya, I'm here, Italy, I'm real here, Saturday. There was nothing around the team. Over class 5, we say women are shared the squadra Azuri JC to represent Italy. It was so sad, but me feel say FIG is not taking a good decision. Some must palette at also because options now are available. No, Shadanya DB, best say baby from Spalletti, you know. Say Spalletti is like the Italian Pep Guardiola. He feels say dominating your opponent and them have a lot of opportunity to win games. But we are mature at this tournament. If I'm able to say because. Zoto won more a lot of matches. He played around like 10 games with the Italian national team before this tournament. When they compare other countries or more pedigree with European competition to say Italy. Now we can Spain as him. Since De La Fonte fired the Spanish national team, Zoto, he doesn't change his first 11. No, above over 30 games with the Spanish national team. Until at least the consistency is there, the cohesion is there. Over France, when you talk about Deschamps with the French national team, he has been there since 2015 as their national team coach. Wako World Cups or Domako European Cups as their national team coach. Nagelsmann so by Enche, the story no bet me linking it to Spalletti. But on the Germany war, the host nation factor, omo the support behind them, and omo asudie edomosu because say Germany host two tournament because omo the most successful country when it comes to European Championship. No, you can't disappoint the nation. It's who you player now you sure the German national team JCA. Asudie na eda osun bisto you need to perform. Over England, majority of Gary Southgate has been there since 2017 as their national team coach. Nti when your opportunity to play a lot of matches, be with the players it is a decision Italy take here after more elimination on Saturday. No, I think it's good because and they say Spalletti one day available. Stefano Pioli, he will not do anything better than the Luciano Spalletti. But the problem is
Pioli can manage it better.
Debbie.
Spalletti do more you.
Debbie.
Wait him now. You see talent,
yes.
But
on say and America say the biggest problem they say, Doto, when you are building a national team, like Italy, like Spain, also more like England first no. The base of the national team, I am a club being represented. Over the current Italian national team, the base of the national team is being represented by Inter Milan. Inter team now here can 1-7. What system does Inter Milan use? Inter boy in a 3-back system. Inter boy 3-5-2. It's all building the base of the national team around the Inter Milan players. This is the system to use. But he looks quite confused because on the system no as a coach. It's you could be a backsoni in a 2-back in a back 4. Ebi akobo Di Marco in a back 4. Di Marco ne backsoni na ho mo Inter Milan. You not get the same Di Marco. Ewa brawo and the backsoni in a 4-back system. It's in America say ye man a time because the Italian football culture now a problem. There Yami Lama Mone Nico Williams muye bizoto. The Italian national team, we a young player that age, you not get opportunity to play. That be Calafiori is 22.
Okay, in the 17-18.
Then my one more. Na say, Yemfo we say Kamada of AC Milan. Omobo European under-17 championship, and he was the best player. Or Spain, yeah, they will take the risk. Say tournament no back non start here, so don't them better bench. Italy will not do that. Some players now currently they are the European under-19 champions, European under-17 champions, FIFA under-20 World Cup, Omoko final. But once I offer some teams here, majority of them able Syria C, Syria D. But for other countries, no, you will see these players competing at their top league. You create room the more to develop. Italy and yes, hard you know. It's in America say it's a whole system and there's almost a sano. Because anka talent there, bema boada, enya de anka Italy lucky bebre. By finding a coach in the system, changing how the Italian, even young players have been developed. Or they have the technical qualities of the Spanish players. Yami Lamai or Faboa, Zoto. Once you actually be no you at a young age. Ojibo Okra look at how he take on players. But once Italian at that young age in Zoto, near change how to defend. Even as an attacker. It is the Spanish school of football, and the Italian school of football. No. And the difference to a lot of things need to change.
Okay.
When it comes to the Italian football. Even though it was a bad tournament, and the last time I said the last time I won an Italian team, it doesn't recognize Italy minor was the 2010 team Marcello Lippi World Cup. No. Their performance was so bad. MC winner course no. Then Germany win here against Denmark. Once I say Germany the MZ2 1. Germany are the most successful country when it comes to the European Championship. It's anytime be a European Championship, be a German woman be a, it's like Real Madrid in the Champions League. Untimi and Darito and found one come of Swaba. I'm out for criticizing how they play. So Germany be share countries be their system will work. They will meet other countries, their system, they will find it difficult to penetrate, especially Oshomu game no money Denmark boy na. Reason why they struggle, they say Denmark team no Mizoto, they have like 6 players or more defensive qualities. They are 2 holding midfielders and then they are back 4. Even at the right side of their defense, they are Obohona. Anderson now war a Crystal Palace. No. He's a centre back. It's a much stabilizer or much say because it's a tournament. The first thing to do as a coach and it's over good defense. It's Denmark. It was our good defense, no. And he journey more for no moko. Over against a German sider, they have a lot of attacking players. Medford, one defensive midfielder in Endrich from Bayer Leverkusen, Tony Cruz, Gondowan, Florian Wirtz, and Jamal Musiala. All these players are players defensively they are weak. So what do? The Omayani said they press a lot. Then Kai Havertz. It's before I said I do more half now take a lot of work to break their front line when they decide to defend. But ultimately break your front line when they decide to defend from more half, then you have opportunity of scoring against Germany. It is Denmark finding the first half of the year to perfection. A do stage to controversy Siba Sanyaman in Ebano. A hona born a boy, after you need individual players to change the game. Then Musiala came into the party, scored a goal. Kai Havertz, Germany in Econo. They are on to the next stage of the competition. Their meeting against Spain will be exciting because Obiasu knew what that testy Spain defense no, which is their liability at this tournament. But the problem is, say, so how many Croatia created a lot of chance. But at the end of the day, Oman should not Spain as almost 3. Ya bobo na will be no become Croatia as so create chance. Georgia dia working. Ya we Oman show Georgia Kofi.
4-1.
It's all punish woman at the ball to net. All punishing no say no two different things. Tina make say Omoni German game ni a different game. I love the Spanish team because based on how so to more control games. How their midfield set up in here. And because of 2 sharp wingers no more it's difficult to block their play. On team is spending more a game for 90 minutes. So be blocking Nico Williams, be blocking Yami Yama. Our more enra game ni be. The moment you start doing that, I wanna rod the more any Fabian Remo. Beba be general FIFA no match ball no more ball to frustrate you. More passing no. When you cry be ha, I wanna also rebe fi. So mo Nico Williams be, or more Yami Lama be, I'll be take your opportunity. In case we are frustrated, we are lazier, then these boys will come into play normal up on the show. I think Spain team this will look very good. You were a good quarter-final game. England, they send my catch or say, once they drew, or qualified to quarter-final, no. Nobody is talking about This has been their star. Then I say pressure no more 2 Southgate, so they are not being fair. You don't expect the English national team to play like Man City because why are lucky to have Pep Guardiola coaching Manchester City in the English Premier League and our Man City players England national team it's changing team about Man City. No, you can also develop your style and win a tournament in airball quarter final. Who is talking about how England play?
They are there.
That is their star. Since our Southgate based team, you normally don't see England playing like Man City. Omo results oriented. Pa ya kone ashe ene ya koye baby no. It's the pressure now the moment na men to say. They might not look good, but Mizoto tournament there, you will say the Sikono.
But I think of the number 6 now, Kobimeno has been the best. Number 6 for me and Son of my use. I think it brings more stability to the team. Pass and get pass.
But he did a good change. Also, Bukayo Saka call the left side of the defense no. Or another attacking option. Then Kopama came in, a free Jude Bellingham. So what I say. And the introduction of that Nigerian boy, yes. And my England a lot of options. No, any substitutions no. Because England be better when all these players come men no one free game.
No, but it's not true.
Oh,
okay. England were from minute 1 to the end. England were the only thing is that now they were not scoring. But in terms of bono. Ono mbo ni nyina
bo be nyina
adabody we watch yesterday the only problem was score no mo nje
okuni no
yes man of the match performance I like that I like that that body no low no cry is enough. Thank you very much Otuo Adura konkrofo koma so we see how
we say question you
what's it saying na me man answer
no we say na all problem be na solve one man.
Of course.
And I say okay.
Of course. So when you are on Konomodru.
Okay.
Ntino o yara no.
This is yadie. Low sperm count.
Yes.
All them in social now.
Low sperm count but
premature ejaculation.
Obi low sperm count betimi am.
Okay. Now premature ejaculation now will be.
And also to Debbie. Na me belly me waste.
And I waste.
Na me sisi no. I use them because lubricate the system.
Low libido.
Lubricate the system.
I think I dey order that.
I not low libido kakra. So be pen na nyesa na nyina. Abeshe ma.
Okay.
Tutu abeshe ma. She said,
that's good, right? Who did you graduate? Libido number.
So,
if I told move and baby Anna,
yes.
They say buy Anna song.
Rupa,
buy Anna number is 0243 989 368 0243 989 368 and 0201 044 221 0201 044 22 and number who can have for Trosa. Grow fine, another ambassador role. Now I was saying
let them go find the young.
What's it on?
Hey, go find on Thursday. Be original country.
Oh, okay. I know battle captain.
Maybe you know for goodwill.
Come to be there, bro.
May goodwill. I'm there. That's how it is.
One of the amount. No mom did this kind of.
One go find there. No.
It is also Mami more coach Nuruddin Amadou Abafu.
The cars are all born man.
Yes,
2 gallons.
Coach Nuruddin Amadou. Or your product, you know, say Obamodiana is especially my old father Alaji Abdukarim Gruza. I'm saying Coach Amadou will be a Bekai Abdukarim Gruza Alaji. Najuma wa born home. And you know, Mr. Even though I feel strongly that the award no lose prestigious nature no because of how the FNI league you know, but in some matters in their small way I think they did very, very well. Now na chief executive kaza na come was ro na wo kan uhu enema bi a omo ye e don free say a man for hesa nyama na omo ye no ho
aka a general manager.
Oh, he's a general manager, okay.
Yes, chief executive.
Oh, okay.
On
Sorry.
the award.
Okay. So now free say enhwe adwuma omo ye no ho na emfa encomedo rather than say obe condemn na so the name bata omo. But strongly so too. I think first no say catch us say and Kasama test na say a club ya kono waje this 5 awards at the FA organized awards night. Na ye big power. Essence the ne ye di hu no. What the same awards but so to a lusu na yi.
Ghana.
And I catch you say anka ye say ke bigger than say the hu ne because of how your league you know. What I say I think FA number of awards
group of guys now.
GFA Awards night. Is that not the name?
No. Ghana Football Awards night.
Oh, okay. But if you organize it. Yeah. Oh, okay. But then I'm talking about how the league, you know. Yeah, man, maybe taking the better part of the league, you know. So too, I hope the maker you get me. Say, and then maybe taking the better part of the league, and it's affecting the whole brand, you know. I'm not talking about Sometymer is one thing out of the 18.
That's a key point, but.
What I say?
So some matters have done well. They deserve all that, but they all kind of say league, you know, say nema fra on sa, ema owen ne kura anko for enya that thing for you. I think that's the point.
Exactly.
Your kind,
say league no.
Dr. Nyama talking about the problem. You know, say he singled out a football club. And says one team, for instance, I win 16 out of 17 matches. Yeah. But who doesn't know? Said there are issues with that league. Yeah. Now see it's not can be.
Oh, that
to single out one club, that is the issue. So I said, I did accuse you club. Probably your club might have also done something. So near man from
exactly.
Exactly.
So too.
Emma award no yeah.
Because me on the day.
On class Sometymer more than more. Minimum always original no si bonne dia. Minimum sesa. We di ka bonuru abaso. Abo Sometymer abaso. And o ka say enema bi ma awards na na enya that appeal it deserves.
That's it. Exactly what I'm talking about. Exactly what I'm talking about. But that's so too. I don't know na be abaso. Is you are welcome to abaso no. Asem no I didn't say that. Na you koye nim. So too a good one there for them. But ye hope say enema the yen fe be boa ma nema aye kama na nipa nya awards a omo ya mo that they deserved applause na ye de ma wo no na yakoye nim because 1 week another a week comes to yeah the wholesale sacking no abetwam na me expect say ke e bia ke e ba nei na kam eti bibi but still as enema draw blank me intante I just don't want to hear that say Kotoko Olympics player and Olympics omoje 100,000 Ghana city and Kotoko is not happy with Olympics. I just don't want to hear such comments. Yes, me cannot. Well, make a bat. You understand me? Because how Kotoko did Omu business. That's how they decided to offload those players. No, I think the supporters want to see. They want to say these are the incoming players. Player win about because me my can't say I didn't see even though my people mute on how I make a hate it because of say me I didn't mean to but me and change the moon and I'm a calm down. I will home. It is out to me as I did any day. Almost more banner. And you're finna a quaha and a question. I don't know me catch on.
It's got for more time almost lent so there. The father always can be bringing.
And you know, Sunday money, baby, you know that suppose I don't better say a year.
Okay, I can't know this guy.
No, the suppose I better say a year because the market is open. Obia and Chain Kotoko. Emma's I may back and forth go and come no. But no be the call. Do you call Europe? Fako. The teams be also organized because the name some see material one player be Sakai. One about the next. Not some matters assign because no about ton player who ako APR skaka kraba e do mu that almost sanka kraba be di kotoko no e to hu na no some matters will pay and the player person call be call medical can say name so say you football na first na man for office obo kotoko na say ha sa ana be nya kwa Europe first nsa na adweno ho obo kotoko ni ha sa ba say no sa de na assistant etino obo some matters Misoto obe catch the eye of the suitors no more Europe no or anywhere. I don't know. Sekotoko team ya jasa 21 players aye kan kwan no mo call dia. The supporters na special mbe hu an say ya wie na kotoko ya player ya wie ya onveli ya wie na ya onveli. And no make up Prince Kwabena Prince Kwabena what the United match no. Baby go stars. So Misoto is either you go Europe and now say kotoko any baby any because transfer window close on the 10th of August. 10th of August. Now transfer window close. August. What I say? You know, boy no contract boy no contract on the 30th of August. So to baby go stars, ometo boy any this month. Ometo boy any next month. And even August because the labor law no chase no half a month or deserve to tuanika. In August, it's what you have salary at the man. I don't think so. Team no open. I meant now say Prince or say I Prince Kwabena Usu. You contract it will be walk straight to your team. Ghost stars also expect a certain level of respect.
Oh, Kasama Ghost stars for me.
Men Kasama must say no makama mate.
Ah, okay.
So to say no makama mate.
Okay.
Do club are open no say Kotoko and pass or can Kotoko list one. Then Kotoko is either Kotoko will go to Ghost stars or Kotoko. Bema player no any goals as a contract no more twetwam. Then when we will be free to join us and
all right captain.
So me no democracy cup is an important competition. What I say the Americans say Kotoko de ne junior team no
sabu dem feeding na nbo fupa
Kotoko de ne junior team e kokobo
so was like a befe
Misoto a competition eba be stay at least
usually competitions like this you should start the season.
It should be the best.
You unveil your new players.
Supporters statistics ya ko animu na no mean who said there will be changes now who the best time and parliament for her time will be this time is good for them. You see the point? If you are looking at the football for your calendar there, and the best is your work. But I want to believe Parliament for also a purpose don't be born. This time
on the all kind of crowds the competition highest time.
Oh, true.
Players Ben
and no more problem. That junior team has got to go for Makobono. And I'm going home.
For junior team.
That's what is it going to go team players all 10 players.
So baby, to invite young players to join the team, train with them. 1 or 2, 3 be.
These young players, are they going to be part of Kotoko team?
For the next coach can decide to bring some of them. No coach wait me. I don't problem.
He can decide. But Minu is ideally.
Because uncle for food him obey.
Minu ideally. These players are not going to. But you know that these players are not going to be part of Kotoko's team.
1 or 2 with exceptional talents could join.
But they are not going to be part of it because these players are meant for Kotoko under 20. No, I don't know justify.
What age you saying?
Maybe 15 yeah, because in the event so coach nipa
Obetuma pick one or two.
In the events of no problem.
But this is a big platform for you. Not me Carlos, so Carlos and Yusuf.
Yeah.
Or cheap penalty two will be a Johnny or budget. You are 16, 17 years.
Senior. On a house,
Douglas.
On the ball left.
No ball left.
Okay.
I'm found. Obi to me, but Obi a chance for Nkolana to be no.
But I will treat them to move for the serious. A tournament. Kotokone has with me. I'm an stay. A democracy cup. Kotokoma the Omodio Corner, I don't think is that's
the common thing.
That's why I'm expecting the grade A players no to come on board.
Grade A players.
What I say, the Kotoko play, the rare Kotoko players, and American ones.
Way.
I don't know what you're going. I don't know new ones who my American ones win.
And you say one man, and
nothing America chose a approach the competition on other tournament. And yes, you.
So what do you suggest?
Anchor the message they're going to young postpone, but I don't think and Kofoni ready to postpone.
Match, what you got to do?
There should be warning to them next time. They shouldn't do that because a tournament, I said they'll be paid for that. The organizers know because a competition that Kodoko you are going to enjoy, not going to get money from that.
Okay.
Yeah, we are. There's outside largesse so the club can travel to the US. Parliament the best sponsor. All these things. The way approach I saw we did the serious that it deserves. Eriko.
No,
that is my problem.
Fair to so because we be serious.
I will say that.
Remember, these clubs have taken their decisions at the end of the season. One back can say, "You bought cap new year." Until no cry a final justifier for some people. The other ones will say, "Mugramin trust Mugrazem no go that cap." Based on experiences. Mukwe kura no makọ ye kura me assassin to the call. Na ye maintain 10 bi na emfa kakra me support na emo. That's the strategy they are taking. E bi kura na new players bi enu okura na 1 or 2 bi aba be frema. Anti
I still don't see the seriousness.
Grow fine. When no more to a grow fine. Nyini grow fine. Wow, on satiety no 9 near dear. Nancy. Yes, untumi nana joa. And I feel feeling weak, so sorry, I no pa. And I feel so more ya di chama na ko kramun. Up tired the beer now yari num grow fine beko. And ma moko e fitira ase meyi ese beyi aye basa bisa ni nyina grow fine behwo. Na de tiene say yen ye wo kai de nam krum. Ba for so je car na ba ko da ko na na mu asa na ambassador.
Yeah.
Na na mu.
Na over the car no go no penti mo man. So.
Ne can so bia no.
The same can we use no. I come penti mo man.
Number 0244596532. 02445965. Grow fine makes you grow fine. See now just like out chamba kubina and sound. See now bra. Oba mo see na start 1 minute bi answer.
And to me ko na so me dey. Some dey go for.
One guy see a program. Oh koi. See na transit. Oh koi. Oh point. Transit. Go baby. Transit na wa de o ka say jai. Me too. Wait do you trick we say me going. Wow, I'm just saying, Aquaba. Let's say, there's a kind of my friend say, I do okay. That's a seriousness near the Cotoca format in serious.
Or Nimni, I can sense and some seeing in our own mema.
Yeah.
Yet a penny de matemati. Na send your name some more coso near no. To me. Some day before Kramika say a bobo new year and say be back to come be you be our Ubusa
there's a dear coach who actually but support.
Wow, ye kotokoni. Na kotoko da wa kuma so a on support to side way when ye kotokoni. Yes,
so soon.
Yes. Wa won support to as a true fan of Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Na on support to nye kuya. Masa ye ball says matches now you lose to associates no. And some benefit for your tran hakai. You lose to says no. Would you say to yan lose seven? You lose to associates no. And some benefit kai. Even at all crash stadium nipa ma or America ball.
But so can see from coach.
Me see coach in quality yambe can a demasi and saku munyina. Be coach no. ɛdeɛ no ɔwɔ position bi a wɔno ni gyina wɔne nkwalaa no ɛni saa the same position no ɛna the way a coach no ɛde ba akɔtɔkɔ no is different from ɛkwan a nkwalaa no nso de yɛ dɛ ɛba akɔtɔkɔ ɛsɛ ɔtema ase enti abra sabia sɔn mi invade ayi hɔ no adako jaakye ada da na me suru sɛ na da wo nkwa na ya wo Jerusalem ya yewura daroma ɔto nsa frɛ ye boys ɛna na me ka no so ne panimu kasa na obu ne tinko a masa hweyie wase ɛkɔm de mu dabi yentua mo ka
no abuntinko
no abunitinko mintua mo boso me so yentua mo ka na omsi yetua no abunitinko koli munya ba bi pana so ye wo ba bi pada no abunitinko kan fa mo nko training ana mo ana mo yusu mo means de omsi ba sisi no abunitinko oh yes bubu tinko saa enti sabia so sabia nya ti senka wo yo obi a wadwene mu dɔ ɛna ate hɔ na ɛsenka wo a hunu bibi na sɛ afei mo nso mo mfa mo report mra ne ma ɛha mo a na afei ye ne ɛwɔ mo ha ɔbɔ agibo sia nom sɛ Otuo-Acheampong ye sei ni sei ei ne mani jate wo hwɛ mo enti Otuo ti na mo sɔre a mo ma studio mo ba so an mo ba kansɛm bi a ɛmfa sports no mo asɔre kɔ na bo so me so a na mo ba giska twitwiri die na mo adi na sɛ mo nwene mani ja ho adwuma wura mo nwene no ho ba akokora sika wo de mamu sabia so na mo wo bi a che chichiwele FM na mo wa chichiwele FM ani ma mo 1 CD ya na mo dia no kra na si ya mo ba ha me ma mo mpempem a mo die mo be kumase mo da kanea mo da papam air condition fam ho ye nu aduane pa ma mo die mo tena ka papam di ko training ba amam coach papa ni sika mu oduro ebisa asom abutuafo na se no dia mo nwene ho Otuo-Acheampong a sabe mo ne no te dam ha ni o ye na mo dwene ho no aboni trinko koli eno ka kiro se bibi edi akire ba
okay
edi ni esiye ni nyina me se wo ye turu kotokofa na dia ndi ni ani bere ya ye nyina ye kwa adakojachi edu baby we be fa enfum o ka sambe wanga se supporters monti boys no kra mro ana me boa
ti kono akono mo no mo ya adwene mo tachiri mpanyimfo supporters ni na
ka me nkokra nkenka no ma ba me ka me nkokra nka no ma ba kra nka no enso odu
edi na o ma ye
odumfo ka se
o ma ye den sini
ebre bi o ka se
sini o ma ye den
hwanom
koda no
okay odumfo frɛ wo mo no a ono wo kasa wie ye no a omo be bo no
results ni koyi
yakofa different people bi be yihye mu o de se omo ni obi na atwa ma se ya toa ne na no ama ne na bi yi amode afi du atimi de abobo bobi mpese mebo prayer ni din eda no me wira ho che ni nyina wo da po nchi si na bo no nam ne nchi si na kwahye kami yesu nisu
okay yate
na ze Otuo meba what team da mfichire nkwala bobo ice kinky crowd so wo hura man nkwala na no mo masa e na hu say yes football ye enye easy
okay jimi dem ze mo ta decision na chi
100%
okay babo
na ne na se akasi ebe raise prayers ni ayi na wasuma abrewa baabi obehwe kura de ofa ho
na de sia so ne sumu
Me can not cheat.
No, no, got a corner, soon,
Yes, woman, I don't measure for a quiet before so I be resist him. I'm more Mabubia. I day, a baby to Frank, I say, hey, ye mope cram on Pamu woman, na Mamma Sam Calancale, woman feature and go. One guy be that. Babu with you. Let me cast man, Mamma reference you. A baby, a mouth, authority, a mouth, or Bemu, a nipana can. See a domo born a year. Yet one bebo. Yes, you better.
Tama. Entino, yeah, Kane. Olympics. 2 players now. Ebe Kumasin will have to return back to Accra because Olympics no more bon you can't go to far so. Omoma players in the back Kumasin no. Entino. Olympics mom who say. Se kotoko twaso ma players no tena Kumasi a enya de a de abojo beba and that they will act accordingly from then on no na sa fe se kotoko fi ase se ombe call Olympics for no hono tama omko ya na Olympics for no say wo say memos kan say 100,000 then say 1 billion OCDs no enti player ba could be aka 2 players player ba could be no 100,000 player ba could be 100,000 and Kotoko feels like players are 2 months per day. I come contract 2 months now. I then na OJ 100,000. They almost had their shame class higher onward transfer now. Only for no air penno. And no cry na some Kotoko for Nechino. Enti Nanka said last week Friday Kotoko ye announcement of players are Omufu says he said Nka Omuno. And then Monday Kotoko, I had to do that because apart from even Sudanese in Nukano, crack, even though or town, yes. Then there are democracy. Yes, but because of democracy, and so many players
friendly match. You can use players who are not registered.
Like mine.
No, like players are.
Player who register no. Ni team we send them Olympics. Ebufu ye no because then come on more training so that coaches in bit master some do match no but player on register no and now on your player on ni team nwie o be then na amade na ko friend match no ko play so ko plan as sem senti tama senior producers na e ka no enya dia omoboa eye no kretro do say ahwe ye bedru fiada no Kotoko will have to go for some of the youth players no do be ka 8 na aka no amoma timi akwakobo Friday match no omu wie na omu break omu afi no mato aso ye deals na ebo omu ni one person ye no House of Folk side for instance omu decide say nan ko beja players no mo but omu bo awie entenei obia e ba training aka Salim
ne suspension on left
Salim tama see ya me no ka say there most likely say Salim may even play one more season for House of Folk coach because you
left
suspension no so essentially na unse na no beka say coach ni so omra Salim so friend from the USA na no home fa no ntina ma
go for players on normal to transfer ni adi so wetin mama bubi ama wa chire na omo maka say inform
me say as the rules of the competition
friendly man
but the nyina say wo say yakura boy e boni bichi say the marathon na
but so because we try no be contract mu dia so
but there should be rules for
Di Maria.
Yes, I ha ebe hu ana ba ko akofa yi. Messi na Ronaldo abegina mu.
Onzo akase and na akase Prince Kwabena Kwabena Wusu. Ni coming to Kotoko seems to be in a limbo.
No mama nka asem ba control na yem pan 18. The picture that Kotoko has painted. Obi opeso dey play a man kwa be isam kaka.
Okay.
They have told the whole world he need their pain. And he obi opeso background. Oh, obi opeso background. Obey and they infant it. That is one thing. They should brace themselves up for Saneman.
And it is biting them.
It is biting them. I hear senior no question how lawyers some fans who do not support the kind happenings in Kotoko are. I'm surprised he think he has the moral right to question the loyal right of other people. Was he not on radio fighting the cause of Kotoko not so long ago? He and his likes are the problem of our club. I'm never ready to debate him on any day to prove his disloyalty to Kotoko. A sinner judging others for sinning differently. Okay. Nana Bewa na empower ma and senior. Senior na ho ana so be respond so be come back. Back
I to be the test message by respond.
On your ho sebi. Yen ni intimate respond but on the with my response.
I'm going to German for long.
I'm saying the opposite Kotoko no. BBC because I know say minim say only player. Minim say Kotoko only player. Enti no ball no wanya bi so wanya bi untim ball no. Enti because you don't have players now I have to mebompa me check say the oye because eso onya sika. You see now America about how the good practice is done elsewhere in terms of player contract. How they end their contract. Usanka entry boy abuchira ene bi anko bo Arsenal so bo Liverpool anko o madana sada do. Time na season end year no. O say Rafa Varane na time no so na aka no 1 month. Some months. Season end year no munim say sa time na aka it's irrelevant to them. Onya hwe for Manchester United. Enti esa na mo say Rafa Varane
entry.
Oni
on zero rasta.
One
no team be.
No Olympics no.
Okay.
So, eti
so so trans no about.
Dem say sad in any hobby.
Hey.
Any. Very well.
If you not coach no guys rasta makoto kana.
Asem dey see here.
With the mom this time.
Eti so dem fit I think say baby a omugina no. Eti no because of yan practice na and say elsewhere there enti no. Olympics ebe yire omo because they know Olympics don't say Kotoko need those players no.
Because when the season ends, the GFA should have a certain rule. Once the season is ended, every contract is ended. So season end, they are 2 months. Nipa kroma bobo ma. What could you be 100,000? Say dear Juma no Oyema went to be wefuna ko yibi on 100,000. Say boy you odo and o dear no Olympics are not in no competition. There's no competition in Ghana. Ozi plan will be 100,000.
So I think say kwan ya fa say nyama no. Ene kwan Kotoko so far so ye o nyama no because any say Kotoko pam players here only wouldn't do this. No Kotoko players nya waran. Ene Kotoko epe eya mfia. Na ko mo ye do mu ye. Go mu say you are not desperate but now they know say you are desperate. Enti o mayiro. No mo miao. Enti I think say
Jibo mrem na yemba final one mo bet. I know bet them say okay. So bet. Brana
Yeah.
Against one
Connors.
Oh, okay.
Matters of the first half, no match 2.
And let me share coaches in the back on that.
First half, they no match 2. So much 4. Okay.
Me share coaches in the back on them say, oh, Pentamaco. Me say me fan or it was the way exercise in tea. I'm a new week. I was in every. What's in the area more, baby?
Oh, okay. Me 20, no matter have some wash go.
Someone,
yeah.
So someone they were uncle.
No, started training.
Martin Bedo. Someone they so one they have available new positions here. We are there. Quick one. One.
Frederick Asari for
the goalkeeper no, blaster keeper no.
Two goalkeepers.
Okay, two goalkeepers. No, and 2 one you know.
Right back here.
Kote
na Adasa.
That's how the number for you sir.
And Adasa.
And 3 one.
3
3 on Kolan be show.
And center back.
Center back so
Yusuf Nuruddin, Justice Blay and
Omunyina na say na ade nya hu za.
Omuni defensive midfielder, omuni striker.
Justice Blay no.
There be Blay say Blay so boss center back. So let's say yeah.
They Blay 3 back be amanafa. Na Blay come
If you aka in team change amana Baba Yaya Peter Akwa na Benaso.
Oh, I didn't know who's that. Na ze case igwe.
But na say me to see there now you have 18 players.
Yeah.
18 but we be
no born be 13 14 penebo. Me wa omo bo pa na e be pon be 14.
But me to we kure 14 out. Say keepers ni mienu.
Say dey be well
free. Two keepers ni mienu ni free mu a. Na omo park no so no so ate kakra.
Tell the more park 10 plus 2 goalkeepers. In terms of senior guys, no, more 10 players and 2 goalkeepers. So let's
and a match of bomb day. Youth team players.
So
they've been training with the team since Saturday. Saturday, Sunday, and then. Let's but me sure say some of the players. Minister Sudan, Minister Sudan for number third.
The Sudan group contingent. How many saying?
I'm 2.
I'm about third.
Yeah.
This week here.
Yeah, this week here.
Some on national team. So I'm going rasi. Don't make him movie. Don't make him cry.
But me sure say I'm do third. Say some no work permit in
oh, friendly match. Oh, they work permit. What parliament for Boban work permit.
The money in your mass.
Drew ya no matter. I did say I'm going to strike a move.
Striker back on left.
Monganche got to go near say. And then it's ya. Omonye krata. No more fan coma speaker or parliament. So
imagine
T so most reno. Or name Rashibi for Munkasa. Fifth ni dear. I heard him go see baba. To mon peda fufro.
And go say on whose part?
Mizoto. Na see it here near Betty to say the moke can say ampa. Na kotoko bo money hasa. Omoko so mo the 13 players. No, maybe someone am okan. But the American amuti.
Sudan for be join.
O say.
So Mombo World Cup qualifiers in check.
Oh, be my boy that dey bu amamo me enso so.
Na ya Mombo abra
yi jai.
O say Mombo e dey.
Ano
11 na bo. Obi timi bo wi. Obi kwa ni change.
Odo kotoko ono kotoko chen supporter bi o support kotoko. Ade anya akasenye.
And yes, sir, me to us.
Nothing but 2024.
11 no air.
30 players.
Change it no they had.
Mama me discuss this idea no. Bizoto, Mama me discuss this idea.
What any player?
Why na pamo kotoko? Why na pamo kotoko? Omu take that quick decision. Say na match we omonim. Why na pamo mo?
Yamva junior team ko has one name.
Forget about junior team.
E wa krada.
Mon say no na bizoto. Okoye sesi then they start giving example. Obo so Herbert Mensah time 1998 and okra kotokokoye no munya players. Etu koye ade 1990 2021 sabe the same thing. Nene okwo ni mana akwo achi.
Ele no abi na atia wodi e tell me one dey example. Set we no
asama ye kana no. Omubo no ade achi ade esa bia they are doing something to improve their football. Na ide de bia ekoye achi. Ade akosu ipa no kanokre. So obi na yes ade onko betene kroma.
Obi na ye dey.
Say ya two emizoto aka 4 days amakotoko akobo money house. Ukokotoko training grounds are players or 12 as 13. Virtually almost the IMC members are not available. How many negotiation? You took a decision. After the club or the player cut 2 months, I would so are desperate. And to do was 2 million. I will bra who promise our players no. When you arrangement the clubs in me, Emma clubs and my woman will say players with them in Zaka. Obia Yasadio and you cannot condemn it. I know there's an amateur.
No, I didn't idea Dibem any day. No, I didn't idea or Dibem. And no one, no, I bet you are quite a say, yeah, nothing yet. When I am my Japan, what to Kroma, and I make say, and the baby called the course of containing grants, so I could any part.